If you think Grand Theft Auto 5 is the best game ever made, I have bad news for you. You have been brainwashed by shark cards and flying bikes. Don't get me wrong, GTA 5 is a technical marvel, but is it the best Grand Theft Auto game? Absolutely not. Today, we are ranking every single GTA title. From the top-down classics you forgot about, to the handheld spin-offs that are actually better than the main games, all the way to the undisputed king of the franchise. And I am going to be honest, I am putting one of the most popular games in D tier. The fanboys are going to hate this. Let's get into it. Let's start at the absolute bottom. Grand Theft Auto Advance. Most of you probably didn't even know this existed. It came out on the Game Boy Advance the same day as San Andreas. Talk about bad timing. They tried to bring the GTA 3 map to a tiny handheld, and it was a disaster. The driving made you dizzy, the colors were washed out, and the car physics were non-existent. It is an ugly, forgotten mess. It goes straight into trash tier, D tier. Next up, and this is going to hurt some feelings, GTA Online. Look, in 2013, this was magical. But in 2026, it is a toxic wasteland. You try to drive down the street, and a 12-year-old on an Oppressor Mach 2 blows you up. Everything costs $10 million. The entire game is designed to frustrate you into buying shark cards. Rockstar milking this cash cow is the reason we didn't get GTA 6 for over a decade. It has no soul. It is just a casino simulator. D tier. Get it out of here. Let's go back to the beginning. GTA 1 and the London mission packs. We have to respect our elders. Without these, we have nothing. The top-down view, the kill frenzy missions, the absolute chaos of running over Hare Krishna monks. It was punk rock. But let's be real, have you tried playing this today? The tank controls are a nightmare. You can't see where you are driving. It is a history lesson, not a fun video game. C tier, pure nostalgia. Grand Theft Auto 2. This was a huge step up. It introduced the respect system, where you had to work for the Yakuza or the Zaibatsu Corporation. The lighting was cool, and it had a dedicated fart button. Yes, really. But again, the top-down perspective holds it down. It's cool to look at, but nobody is booting up their PC to play GTA 2 for fun in 2026. C tier. Now we enter the 3D universe. Grand Theft Auto 3, the grandfather, the game that changed the industry forever. Liberty City felt dangerous, dark, and massive. But we have to take off the nostalgia glasses. Playing GTA 3 today is painful. Clock speed has no personality. There is no map on the pause screen. The shooting is clunky, and if your toe touches the ocean, you die instantly. It is a legendary game. But compared to what came later, it feels like a tech demo. It sits comfortably in B tier. Liberty City Stories. This was a PSP game that brought us back to GTA 3's map, but with motorcycles and a speaking protagonist, Tony Cipriani. It is basically GTA 3 fixed. The story is gritty, dealing with the mafia destroying the city from the inside. But it suffers from the handheld curse. The city feels empty, and the missions are very short. It is a solid game, but it doesn't change the formula. B tier. Chinatown Wars. This is the most underrated game in the franchise. It went back to the top-down view, but with a modern twist. The best feature? The drug-dealing minigame. You literally played the stock market with drugs. Buy cheap in one neighborhood, sell high in another. I spent more time dealing in this game than doing missions. It is unique, creative, and addictive. A very strong high B tier. Vice City Stories. This game does not get enough love. It is a prequel to Vice City, and, honestly, it has some features that are better than the main game. You play as Vic Vance, a soldier kicked out of the army. The best part was the empire building system. You could actually take over businesses, run protection rackets, and defend your turf from rival gangs. It felt like you were actually running the city. It is better than GTA 3 and Liberty City Stories. Welcome to a tier. Grand Theft Auto, Vice City, pure vibes. This game proved that style is just as important as gameplay. The neon lights, the 80-second soundtrack, the pastel suits. It is beautiful. Tommy Vercetti. Rest in peace, Ray Liotta is still the coolest, most savage protagonist we have ever had. He didn't take orders, he took over. However, the map is actually tiny. It is basically 2 islands and a beach, and the shooting mechanics are still auto-aim spam. It is a masterpiece of art direction, even if the gameplay is a bit simple. Solid a tier. Grand Theft Auto 5. Okay, put the pitchforks down. Let me explain. GTA 5 is a technical masterpiece. Los Santos is huge, detailed, and beautiful. Switching between Michael, Franklin, and Trevor was a revolutionary mechanic. But why isn't it S tier? 2 reasons: physics and features. The car physics in GTA 5 are too arcadey. You can flip your car in mid-air. It feels like a toy. And they removed so many features from the previous games. No gym, no fighting styles, no fast food restaurants you can actually enter. It is a great game, but it feels a bit safer and less alive than the older titles. It belongs in a tier. Now we need to talk about the Liberty City expansions. First up, The Lost and Damned. This expansion was gritty. You played as Johnny Kleebitz, leading a biker gang. It introduced the best motorcycle physics in gaming history. You actually felt the weight of the bike. Riding in formation with your gang gave you health bonuses, which was a genius mechanic. The story was dark and depressing, but in a good way. The only downside? The grainy filter they put over the screen made Liberty City look a bit too ugly. But for a DLC, it was incredible. High a tier. But then, Rockstar released The Ballad of Gay Tony. This wasn't just a DLC. This was Rockstar apologizing for GTA 4 being too serious. They brought back the color. They brought back the fun. We got parachutes. We got sticky bombs. We got an explosive AA shotgun. We got tank thefts and nightclub management. Luis Lopez is an underrated protagonist, and the mission design here is arguably better than the base game. It took the amazing physics of GTA 4 and added the fun of San Andreas. It is flawless. S tier. And that brings us to the base game, Grand Theft Auto 4. For a long time, people hated this game. They said the driving was too hard and the graphics were too gray. But time has proven that GTA 4 is Rockstar's peak writing. Niko Bellic is the most tragic, realistic character in the series. He isn't a hero. He is a survivor. And the physics? Unmatched. The Euphoria engine makes every gunshot, every car crash, and every fall feel disturbingly real. It is dark, it is heavy, and it is a masterpiece of storytelling. S tier. But there can only be one king. Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas. This game came out on the PS2, a console with 32 megabytes of RAM. And it is still deeper than any modern Ubisoft open world. Think about the scope. You start in the hood in Los Santos, you get exiled to the countryside, you go to San Fierro, you fly to Las Venturas, you steal a jetpack from Area 69. The RPG elements were insane. You could go to the gym and get ripped. You could eat 10 pizzas and get fat. You could learn karate, boxing, or kickboxing. You could customize your car with hydraulics. The story of CJ, the betrayal of Big Smoke, the corruption of Tenpenny. It is Shakespeare in the ghetto. GTA 5 looks better, but San Andreas plays better. It is the definition of a perfect video game. The undisputed GOAT, top of S tier. So, that is the definitive list. Looking at this board, it is crazy how many bangers Rockstar released in the 2000s. But I know what you are thinking. Bro, how is GTA 5 not number 1? Tell me why I am wrong in the comments. Is GTA 4's driving actually annoying? Or is it realistic? Let's fight about it. Subscribe if you respect the classics. and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.